Welcome back to Car Flash, where we bring the roar of the road straight to your screen. If you're new here, buckle up and hit that subscribe button, because today's feature is a serious game changer. We're diving deep into the all-new 2026 Dodge Charger Sixpack, a vehicle that merges iconic American muscle with cutting-edge hybrid technology. It's fast, it's aggressive, and it's unlike anything Dodge has done before. Exterior: the first thing you'll notice when you see the 2026 Charger Sixpack in person is its presence. This is a car that looks like it's ready to pick a fight in the best possible way. The front end is bold and intimidating, clearly inspired by the late 60s Chargers but adapted for a modern, electrified era. Instead of a traditional grille, Dodge has gone with the sealed front fascia for better aerodynamics. Sculpted in a way that pays homage to the past, you've got an illuminated Futuristic badge in the center, which glows with confidence and signals Dodge's electric future. The LED light bar spans the entire front width, giving it a mean stare that lights up with personality. The hood keeps the muscle car DNA alive with the prominent power bulge, and in some trims, there's even a functional intake system that cools the hybrid battery and electric motors. Every detail up front screams muscle, but with a refined, futuristic edge. As you move to the side of the Charger Sixpack, you start to see how Dodge managed to balance heritage and innovation. The overall shape keeps that classic long hood, short deck silhouette, now crafted into a sleek two-door coupe format. It sits slower and wider than the previous generation, with muscular fender arches and sculpted lines that make it look like it's in motion even while parked. The flush-mounted door handles not only clean up the design but also improve aerodynamics. Depending on the trim you choose, the Sixpack rides on massive 20 to 22-inch wheels wrapped in performance tires. The designers clearly paid attention to both form and function. The stance is aggressive, and the car just looks ready to launch. You'll also notice blacked-out trim, sporty mirror caps, and side skirts that hint at the performance underneath. Move around to the back, and Dodge brings the same mix of retro styling and modern execution. There's a full-width LED taillight bar that mirrors the front, again with that glowing Futuristic logo in the middle. The rear design is angular, sharp, and muscular, giving off serious attitude from every angle. The diffuser is functional and aggressive, and if you're driving the hybrid version of the Charger, which the Sixpack is, you'll find two active exhaust outlets tucked beneath the rear bumper. That's right, even though it's a hybrid, Dodge made sure it still delivers an auditory punch. What's especially interesting is the hatchback trunk design. That's a first for the Charger, and it makes the car surprisingly practical. The trunk opens wide, making it easy to load up for a weekend trip, a track day, or even just hauling some gear. Interior: inside the Charger Sixpack, Dodge has completely redefined what a muscle car interior can be. Step into the cabin and you're greeted with a cockpit that's clean, high-tech, and driver-focused. It all starts with a massive 16-inch curved digital instrument cluster, fully customizable and displaying everything from navigation to performance data. Next to that, you get a 12.3-inch center touchscreen that runs the latest Uconnect 5 system. It's fast, intuitive, and packed with features like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, drive modes, performance pages, and real-time telemetry. There's also an optional head-up display that's crisp and easily visible in bright sunlight. The materials inside are a huge step up from past Chargers. Dodge gives you options, from cloth and Alcantara to full premium leather, with contrast stitching and performance accents throughout. The front seats are heavily bolstered but comfortable enough for daily driving, while the ambient lighting shifts with drive modes: red for track, blue for eco, and custom options to suit your style. There are real metal toggle switches, tactile rotary knobs, and a flat-bottom steering wheel that feels like it was pulled out of a race car. In the back, you get more space than you'd expect from a two-door coupe thanks to the stretched wheelbase. Two adults can fit comfortably, and Dodge even included USB-C ports, cup holders, and available heated rear seats, a rare for muscle car performance. But let's be real, this car isn't just about looking good. The real story is what's under the skin. The 2026 Charger Sixpack features Dodge's all-new twin-turbocharged 3.0-liter Hurricane inline-six engine paired with an electric motor for hybrid performance. It's a plug-in hybrid setup, and Dodge has tuned it for power, not just efficiency. In the standard Sixpack, you get around 550 horsepower, but if you step up to the high-output version, that number jumps to nearly 670 horsepower. That's right, 670 horses in a car that still gives you decent fuel economy and can drive short distances on electric-only power. This thing absolutely rips. 0 to 60 comes in around 3.3 seconds. That's supercar quick. And thanks to a new all-wheel drive system, the Charger puts power down with confidence. There's torque vectoring, adaptive suspension, and real-time chassis control to help you carve corners or dominate a drag strip. It's fast, it's composed, and it never feels out of control. One of the most talked about features is the Futuristic chambered exhaust system, a speaker-based sound setup that simulates the deep growl of a V8. And guess what? It actually sounds good. It's reactive, loud, and gives you that emotional connection to throttle input that so many EVs lack. Drive modes let you tailor the sound, the handling, and the throttle response to match your mood, from quiet daily driving to full track or drag mode for high-performance runs. Regenerative braking feels natural and blends smoothly with traditional braking. And thanks to the hybrid system, total range is impressive. You're looking at up to 400 miles depending on how you drive and which mode you use. When it comes to pricing, the 2026 Charger Sixpack starts at around $52,000. That gets you into the base hybrid performance model. But if you want the high-output version, larger wheels, upgraded interior, and additional performance features like Brembo brakes or a track-tuned suspension, expect to climb toward the $70,000 mark. Add exclusive trims like the Scat Pack or optional appearance and tech packages, and you're well into premium sports coupe territory. But when you consider what you're getting, the performance, the tech, the styling, and the fact that it's a future-proof hybrid, the value is hard to ignore. So here's the final word. The 2026 Dodge Charger Sixpack is more than just a muscle car. It's a statement. Dodge could have played it safe, kept the V8, and relied on nostalgia. But instead, they built something bold, something that honors the legacy of the Charger while pushing muscle cars into the next era. With a twin-turbo hybrid setup, cutting-edge design, real practicality, and that unmistakable Dodge character, the Sixpack is proof that you don't have to sacrifice soul for sustainability. Whether you're a lifelong Mopar fan or just someone who loves driving, this car demands your attention. And once you drive it, it might just win you over for good. Thanks for joining us here on Car Flash. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at the 2026 Dodge Charger Sixpack, smash that like button, drop a comment below. Tell us, would you pick the Sixpack over a classic V8, or are you holding out for the fully electric Daytona? Don't forget to subscribe for more high-octane reviews, and as always, keep your foot down and your eyes on the road. We'll see you in the next one.